Alright, so for this trick, I can hand the deck over to the spectator, and they can give it a shuffle. After that, I can spread out the cards and show them all the cards are different. And let's say they want to keep on shuffling. After this, they're going to make a selection. So let's say they take out this selection. Now I'm going to turn my head because I don't want to see it. So here's your selection. Go ahead and remember that for me. So now I would come back and have the spectator place their card on top of the deck and give it a cut. Let's say they complete the cut, and they can continue cutting the cards as much as they would like. After they're done, I would take back the cards and say, okay. Say, okay, I'm going to run through here and see if I can find your card. So I think card might be right here. So now I'll ask the spectator for a number. Let's say they name 6. So I'll say, okay, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now keep in mind, the deck was shuffled. You selected any card and we lost it in the deck. For the first time ever, I would ask the spectator to say aloud their selection. Let's say they say it aloud right now. And I will show them the Queen of Clubs. Hopefully that was the selection. That is the trick. If you would like to learn how this is done, be sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this. Now the second way doesn't use that move that I'm going to show you. So without further ado, let's get into this. In case you're wondering about these cards, these are the blue. I'm not so sure if these are circle back tally-hos. Original circle back. Okay, I just saw that. So these are the blue circle back tally-hos, which I made a review of in my last video. So make sure you check that out. Without further ado, here's how you're going to do this. You don't need a full deck for this. So you're going to hand the deck over to the spectator, and they're going to shuffle it. After they're done shuffling the deck, they're going to make a selection. They can take out any card they would like. Now, you are not going to look at the card, because when you turn around and the spectator looks at their card and remembers it, in this case, the 6 of hearts, you are going to remember the bottom card, the 2 of hearts. Now, before the trick even starts, if you want to put a memorable card on top, you can remember, and then have them select a card, then continue with the trick that way, go ahead. But I just remember whatever card's on the bottom, because I turn around and I just turn the deck over like this. Now, that might not be the best thing, so what you could do is you could hold it like this, middle ring pinky on top, thumb on the back, index curled, and you're just going to turn it. And see the same grip, but instead it's going to go on the side. And then you're going to turn this hand, grab this, okay, rotate, grip, and you can do this. That just gives you a peek. So once they remember their card, they're going to place it on top. And when they cut the deck and they complete the cut, in case you didn't catch on, the 2 of hearts is going to be on top of their selection, the 6 of hearts. So now they can cut the deck as much as they would like. After they're done cutting the cards, you can say, okay, I'm going to see if I can find your card. You're going to remember the bottom card, which is called a key card. In our case, it was the 2 of hearts. So holding the cards up like this, you're going to be spreading through. I'm going to hold them like this. You're going to go through and you're going to find that 2. And you know the 2 was on the bottom, so it was on the bottom, it got lost in the middle, cut it right back to the bottom. But keep in mind, the card right next to your 2 of hearts is their selection. So we would know after going through that this was their selection. So you know the 2 was on the bottom to start with. So when you cut it, the 6 is on top of one half, the 2 is right back on the bottom. Just put this packet right on top of this packet. So the 2's on the bottom, and then that card on top will be their selection. one more time. They cut the deck. You're going to go through. Now, of course, if they cut the 2 to the bottom, that's fine. You don't have to do anything. You can just look through and then say, okay, I can't find your cards. Let's continue with the trick. But let's say they don't cut the 2 to the bottom. You're going to find the 2. You're going to separate the 2 piles. So you see the card next to it. This will go on top of one pile. Here's the 6. This is the other. This is the 2. Put this to the bottom. Now you're all set. Now you're going to ask for a number between... it doesn't really matter. I wouldn't go with 1 and I wouldn't go with 52. So let's say they name 6 to keep it the same. So what you're going to do is you're going to deal, or not, well, not deal. You're going to hold the cards in your hand like this. So your index is on top, your middle ring is on the side, and if you want to, you can have your pinky on the other side, but I like to hold the cards with my pinky on the bottom for more support, and then my thumb's on the other side. In your other hand, you're going to grab the cards as this thumb of the deck, of the hand holding the deck, going to be peeling. So essentially, you're going to hold the cards, and then this thumb is going to peel off 1, and then this hand catches it, which is their selection now, 2. Keep in mind, though, I'm not going to separate them. I'm going to keep them right here. So still touching the card. 3, 4, 5, 6. I take these cards, I move them down. I move this card up. Take the rest of these and move them down. So this card is out-jogged. So they name 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you're going to do a move by Frank Garcia called Topper. It's a wonderful move. Essentially, it looks like you're going to be grabbing this card, the Jack of Hearts, but you're going to be grabbing the 6 of Hearts. So you're going to do this. So you're going to turn your hand slightly. Don't turn it too far to expose this card, because you want them to think that this is their selection. You're going to turn it just enough so your hand can provide cover like this, so they can't see this card. And I like to curl my index finger. It just comes in handy, so it's not in the way. And these lines right here of your finger is going to grab the card like this. And your thumb is going to hold on to this top card like this. You're going to push your hand in, and at the same time lift your thumb up, and it's going to slide off like that. So you have this. Before I turn my hand over, I put my hand right here, and then I turn my hand over, because all in one motion, I'm going to go like this, put it, slide it in, and use your thumb to peel out the card, okay? If you want a full tutorial on the move, let me know, and I will make a full tutorial on this. But essentially, they're going to have this card, you're going to have your index finger curled, you're going to come in, cover it, turn your hand, and you're going to be sliding the card in. Your thumb's going to be peeling it out. There's one card and one card only, the 6 of Hearts. So that was the trick. Now, let's say you don't want to do that move because it's too hard for you or something. What can you do? Well, here's a good thing you can do. So let's say we have the 6 of Hearts on top. So you're going to control this to the top or keep it on top any way you want. If you're a real beginner out there, you can use the same key card. So you can take, or actually, let's take a new card here. So the 3 of Hearts. They're going to remember this. You're going to remember the 2 of Diamonds. They're going to place this on top. You can cut it in as much as you would like. And now you're going to make sure you control that 2 of Diamonds back to the bottom. So you're going to spread through. See the 2 here, the 3 here. Split them so the 2's back on the bottom. And take this half and move it to the top. Now here's something you can do in place of that move. Ask them for a number. Let's say they name 6 again. You're going to... Actually, let's do 4. So 4. So you're going to deal 1, 2, 3, 4. you show them that 7 of clubs, that's not their card. So when you place the 7 on top of these 3 cards, okay, because they said 4, so 1, 2, 3, fourth card goes on top of here. You're going to pick these up. I know their card is already loaded. So you put these back on top and say, here, how about you count 4? So then they go 1, 2, 3, 4. The 3 of hearts. Okay, so let me do these in a performance really quick so you can see it. And then that will be the video. So they choose a card and I don't want to see it. So let's say this is the card. We take their selection, put it back on top, and we lose it just like that. We continue cutting the deck. Now I'm going to go through and see if I can find your card. Okay. I'm going to say right here. So let's say the spectator names a number. Let's say 5. So I'll go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 10 of clubs. No. Okay, how about the spectator counts 5? So they will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One card and one card only, the 3 of diamonds. So that was the trick. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know which version of the trick you like better. Let me know if you want me to teach that topper move, or any other move. Let me know what else you would like to see on the channel. That's it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.